Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Dartmoor and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, this evening we're up here in some fantastic summer conditions. I'm up here for sunset. Now that is not until another 4 or 5 hours. So I've got a bit of a hike planned where we're going to go from Great Mis Tor all the way over to Great Staple Tor, maybe even Cox Tor, I'm not sure yet, depending on times. But as you'll be able to tell by the sun disappearing just like that, some really good photography conditions, ever changing as I always like to call it. But I'm actually just going to head up a bit and I'm going to show you the route for this evening. Well, what fantastic views we have up here on Dartmoor this evening. It's absolutely cracking, I'll tell you that for sure. Yeah, so I've now made it up to the Great Mis Tor surrounding area. I'm stood on one of the rocky outcrops. I've done 2.85 miles, which has actually been a really nice walk up to one of my favourite tours. The 360 views are fantastic. So, where am I heading next on this photography adventure hike? If I just block my microphone in my hand. So those two tours over in the distance is where I'm heading. The furthest left to the side of the screen is Great Staple Tor. Now that is where hopefully I'll be ending today's video, where I'll be basing myself to photograph the sunset using the rocky outcrops. But before I get there, I'm going to hopefully go to Roos Tor, which is just to the right. But before that, I've now got to make it down this really steep hill and then down to the River Walkham, where hopefully there's going to be a decent river crossing. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll see you down at the river crossing, probably have a short break, but for now, let's crack on. Actually, no, let's not crack on. As I've been up here, I did have a quick break and I have taken some photos. I was using the different clouds portraying the shadows onto the landscape. Whoa, close one. I was using the clouds portraying some really nice shadows onto the landscape to create some really nice landscape photos. There's some ponies on the way up, messing around, going crazy, having some fun. So I got a nice different variety of photos to show you, so I hope you like them. Okay everyone, so I've made it down here to the River Walkham, where it looks like there's a decent river crossing. Fingers crossed I don't fall in. That was a brilliant little cascading walk through all the rocky outcrops from Great Mis Tor. But for now, let's try and navigate this. And there we go, a successful river crossing across the River Walkham here. Lovely little crossing actually, that was quite nice. But now we've clocked up 4 miles and it's all uphill to Roos Tor. Birds are chirping, it's been a fantastic evening so far. I'm really looking forward to getting up there. Either we're gonna set up with a tripod talk you through some photos that I can find either at Roos Tor or Great Mis Tor. The sun is coming out again, so let's crack on. Well everyone, welcome to Roos Tor. Yeah, that was a nice little walk. 5.3 miles we're on now. Look at those beautiful sun rays towards Brental Church actually. It's a lovely little scene we have there with that gap in the clouds and the sun's shining through with the sun rays onto the land. So let's get set up quickly and let's take some photos. Okay everyone, so I've now got the camera all set up and it's nicely poised, ready to take a nice photo that way. But before I talk you through this one, I actually have a few more to talk about. So of course I came up here, I had to work quickly. I made sure to get the photos with the sun rays that were coming through. There was a few lone trees which was backlit with the shadow. That was, yeah, some nice scenes that way. This wind is absolutely freezing, I'll tell you that. But yeah, some nice photos there. So I'm gonna show you them. I hope you like them. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll talk you through them as well with a little voiceover, and then I'll talk you through this one. And so I'd like to start off with this image of that small gap in the clouds which portrayed some really nice sun rays onto the Dartmoor landscape and helped make some farmers' fields stand out quite nicely. For this photo, I changed the lens to the 75 to 300mm as I spotted some nice scenes in the valley. There was a quick moment of fleeting sunshine which created some nice shadows of the trees onto the landscape. I really like how the middle of the image, which houses the trees, stands out to the rest of the landscape in the shade. You'll also be able to spot some sheep at the bottom of the image, which altogether makes a really nice Dartmoor photo. For this photo, I've zoomed into a particular scene within the last photo. This time, by zooming in, I've been able to emphasise the trees and shadows, and you'll also be able to make out the field boundary walls. Now, one of my favourite things about using a zoom lens for landscape photography is the opportunities of finding compositions within a composition. Okay everyone, so I hope you like those photos. Now I'm going to talk you through this composition here, and it's going to be a panorama. I've got Roos Tor here. I've got the Princetown mast out the back, a few tors scattered over that way, Great Mis Tor over here on the right. So I'm going to pan around, just press the recording button to show you. So I'll probably start about there, I reckon, pan around all the way through to Great Mis Tor over there. A really nice composition. I've got the ND Grad 4 on, I believe that is. The good thing about this darkening cloud above us is the fact that when the sunshine, hopefully, I think it will, hits us here, the different colour in light contrast for the foreground and the background is going to be really, really good. So it's just going to be a bit of a waiting game for now, but hopefully I'll see you when the sun's out to shoot this panorama. Okay everyone, so I've got some good news, and that is if I pan around behind me here, you'll be able to see the sunshine is coming. Oh yeah, it is about to get, sorry, let me just pan this way again. It is about to get absolutely incredible. The sunshine, the light we're about to get up here on Dartmoor this evening, it's about to be fantastic. So I really hope you enjoy towards the end of this video all the photos we're going to get, the really nice scenery, the sun is peeking through. So yeah, enjoy the rest of this video because I reckon it's going to be good. The sunshine is out. Oh, this is really nice. Really, really nice. I'm probably not in focus if I come this way. I won't lie, it is absolutely freezing for a June evening. That northwesterly wind is blowing right in. Take my hat off, right, my haircut's out again. Let me just sweep around. Oh, this is looking really good. So, settings, I am using 80th of a second, f13, ISO is 250, just making sure everything is looking good, which I believe it is. It's going to be a really nice panorama for sure. And again, as I was talking about earlier, you should be able to see on the camera, the sunshine lighting up the foreground here compared to the dark skies above it, and towards the back, the light contrast is really, really good. It's going to be a really nice panorama. I'm really happy with it. Well, hopefully we'll be really happy with it, because I know what these panoramas are like. Yeah, I'm going to take this photo and then I think it's time to head to Great Mis Tor. Okay everyone, so I hope you liked that panorama and hopefully it came up well. I did try to include Great Mis Tor in one, so if that did work, I'll be sure to show you that in a minute. But for now, you'll see Roos Tor just up behind me. I'm going to make my way up to Great Mis Tor. The sun has gone back in behind some clouds, albeit, you know, it's looking a bit not promising, but it's Dartmoor and you never know what's going to happen next. So I hope you like this panorama photo if it came up well, but if not, I've got a few more to show you. Hello everyone, I'm over here. Welcome to Great Mis Tor. I believe that's a tour right there. You'll be able to see the scene where the sun is setting, the really nice sun rays just in the gap there. Unfortunately, there's quite literally nothing behind me to balance a tripod. I'm out of breath, I've been running around like a maniac. Managed to get the tripod set up. Yeah, actually no, put it in landscape, not portrait. Fingers crossed, there's a gap on the horizon. The sunshine is just gonna flood the landscape here. It would make an incredible photo. Best case scenario that is. Worst case scenario is we don't, but I am just gonna put the 300mm on to get that photograph with the sun rays. Brental Church on the left there. I think that'll make a nice photo, but yeah. I did say a minute ago, it wasn't looking promising, but it is Dartmoor. And it just goes to show I'm correct. So I hope you liked that photo everyone, and as you'll be able to see behind me, unfortunately the sun has set and there wasn't a really nice sunset, unfortunately. But what I'd like to say is, even though it's a bit of a negative that I did come out here to photograph the sunset, and in the end I didn't get that, but I did in the end have a great walk, a really nice evening, got some fantastic photos. So I've got loads of positives, which then overrides that one negative, which is fantastic, but just goes to show you that it's not always sunshine and rainbows when it comes to landscape photography, especially on YouTube. But yeah, I've had a really nice evening. I've done 6.6 miles so far, so that would probably be 7 by the time I get down to the car. So yeah, I'll be back here for sure to get that sunset photo, 100%. Not sure when, maybe in the future, maybe soon. I never know when it comes to making videos like this. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a nice walk, of course, and I hope you've enjoyed the journey and the photos themselves. The sun did briefly peek through on the horizon at the end there, so I've got a time lapse to show you that at the end of the video. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the photos as well. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all soon.